the places, and everything in between that make Los Angeles the entertainment capital of the world.
So welcome to your new addiction, La La Land with Brett and Nettie, every Saturday at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern.
Right here and only here on CRN Digital Talk.
Here to the PM Show Weekend Edition with the one and only Mr. Robert Conrad, ladies and gentlemen. And I got a surprise for you, Bob, because this is our final segment of the show.
Yes.
Jeffrey, our first-time caller who kind of got lost there, is back from Fort Lauderdale. You were going to tell him some Fort Lauderdale stories.
No, hey, Jeffrey, you was going to ask me some questions, and I was going to answer them. Hey, Jeffrey, I'm sorry we lost you, and I'm sorry that you waited so long, but sometimes it happens. What's up?
Okay, that's quite all right. I understand how radio works. I was in radio in high school and in college. So
okay, well, you got it then.
Of the few things that we have in common, besides filmmaking and things, is the fact that we both are speech theater majors. Did you take just theater at Northwestern, or did you have to take speech communication also?
No, I took it at Northwestern, and I took drama. I didn't do speech therapy. I did drama.
Oh, okay, because what we did was speech communication, which would be public speaking, interpersonal communication, stuff like that.
Yeah, I
know. So I was forced
about.
to take that when I really wanted just the theater end of it. They said, no, you're going to have to carry two majors. So that's one thing we have in common at Northwestern, and so many.
All right, what's the question? What's the question?
Okay, the question I had for you is that, as you know, this wonderful man has just passed away recently, Mr. Peter Falk.
Yeah.
And I remember very clearly that you were on an episode with him, and you dived into the water, came out, started the speed bag, and said, okay, I got split concentration. And he began his dialogue. How was it to work with Peter Falk?
It was unique. And by meaning unique, he was a method actor. And I had a drink a certain drink, and I got tired of it and wanted to switch to orange juice. It looked just the same as what I was drinking. And he said, no, I can't react if we switch the drink. And I shrugged my shoulders, and I went, oh, gosh. But I respected him for that. And he enjoyed the show and said it was one of his better shows. And just for a statistic, it's the most rerun show of all the Columbos, that particular one.
And just for a statistic, I think you had the last interview, and we're supposed to find that and play it one week here, too. The last interview. You did it on this show with Peter.
Falk. Yeah. All right. So there you go, Jeffrey. Thanks for calling back, huh?
Well, you're very, very welcome, and it's a pleasure and a privilege to talk with you.
Thank you, sir.
so much.
Thanks.
Call us again. Glad you discovered the show, and tell your friends about it. We're here every week, ladies and gentlemen, live on Thursdays at 3 o'clock Pacific, 6 Eastern. That's when you can call in to the show. And then on the weekends, the show is replayed. It's called the Weekend Edition with Robert Conrad, and you can email us rconrad@crni.net.
Hey, thank you for doing that. We want a bigger and better audience, new listeners every week. Love it. New emails, same old ones, same thing. You know,
we
it's
got
good.
them all.
We got them all.
We
so
got
anyway,
through a bunch this week. You did a good job, I think, getting through some.
Anyway, I have to get to this one because I love this. Praying and healing your blister, hoping that you get a good report from the doctor. We can talk about that next week. That's a mixed bag right now. And I'm so glad that you're a part of the show too, Becca. And I'm so glad that we also have that woman in common. We won't mention her name, but your best friend and an old friend of mine. Oh, Becca, you're the best.
All right, that's from Becca, and that's our show, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to email the great Robert Conrad, email address is rconrad, the letter R, and CONRAD at crni.net, Conrad Radio Network Interactive.net. Don't forget, The Real Robert Conrad is where you go on Facebook, The Real Robert Conrad. You can check out our website at crntalk.com. YouTube is there. You can look in the studio and see what was going on here during the show. You can get the archives of the show and a whole lot more. And download our cell phone app, CRN Digital Talk, for the iPhone and the Droid. Final words from Robert Conrad.
Hey, thanks for being a part of your show. I love you, and God bless you.